Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing the productivity secrets and habits of billionaires, athletes, and successful entrepreneurs, which you can implement in your life and get the best out of your day. Hey everyone, this is Amin Sheikh and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Student of Life. First of all, I want to thank all of you for your continuous support, the love, the likes, the shares, the subs, and all the suggestions for the topics you guys have been giving me. And shout out to Sarfraz for today's suggestion. We are going to be talking about time and time management. Money, we can lose and get it back again. Health, we can get sick and get healthier again. But time, once it's gone, it ain't coming back. Do you know what's so fascinating to me is that we live in this ever-evolving world where we have all the tips and tricks, we have all the tools and technologies, where we can communicate from one end of the world to the other end of the world in a split second, where we have been to the moon and we are planning going to the Mars. We have everything is smart, from our coffee makers to our dishwashers, from our smartphones to our smart cars. Yet we always seem to be behind time. Do you know that 1440 is one of the most valuable figure in our lives? And unfortunately, most of us don't even recognize it. It's not just a figure, it's actually a mindset. Let's just be honest with ourselves and pause this video for a second and let me know in the comment section that how many of you actually do know the significance of this figure.
One eternity later.
1440 is the total number of minutes you and I and everybody in this world get every single day. And this is what I mean by mindset. Until we have that mind shift where we learn to value every minute of our time, we are never going to be able to master the art of time management.
What's your problem, schmuck? I'm an inconsiderate prick!
And the day you realize is going to be the turning point of your life where you are going to put yourself onto that path of greatness, happiness, and success we are all after. In 1 minute, for your health, you can do some squats, some lunges, some burpees. You can have that amazing breakthrough idea which can change your future, or you can take that minute out to let your loved ones know that how much you love them and how much they mean to you.
I have never known anyone who actually believed that I was enough.
We all can make a difference. Like I said, we all have same amount of time each day. But some of us squander it, some of us waste it, some of us don't make the best use of it. And even if some of us do realize the importance of time, we just don't know how to go about it. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing the productivity secrets and habits of billionaires, athletes, and successful entrepreneurs, which you can implement in your life and get the best out of your day. The very first thing you need to do is to audit your time. We all realize how fast time is going. Hours turn into days, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and often we have nothing to show for. And the main reason for that is that we have no accountability of our time is spent on doing what. So start taking the inventory of time spent on various tasks during the day. How much time do you spend sending and returning emails? Your daily commute, your meals, your errands, your workout, the time spent with your family and friends. Whether if it's 45 minutes or 2 hours, whatever the time duration may be, just jot it down. And this is where technology comes into play. There are so many amazing apps like Toggle and Rescue Time which are free to download, and they allow you to actually track the time spent on each task. Not only that, they send you an email with the breakdown of whatever amount of time you spent on doing what activity. So now you know how to audit your time and have a decent idea that how long it takes you to do task A, B, and so on. You start implementing a technique called time blocking, or sometimes is referred to time boxing. This is a technique used by people like Elon Musk and Bill Gates. If I were to define this technique to you, it'll be allocating a specific amount of time to each task and integrating those time blocks into your schedule. The best way to do it is by using the calendar app on your phone or Google Calendars, which I find it real handy because it allows you to access your schedule from multiple devices. There are so many great advantages of using this technique, but to name a couple, firstly, you're removing the choices from the equation and have every minute of your day planned. Secondly, time limitation intensifies your focus on getting the task completed. That way, you're gonna get your shit done a lot quicker than you would under normal circumstances. A couple of things I would like to highlight, which I have learned over the years using this technique, is don't overestimate. For example, putting in too many tasks in one day or not allowing enough time for a task which does require your time. And as per research, it shows that us human beings, whenever we are contemplating or estimating something, we take best case scenario as average case scenario. In reality, things don't go that way. So avoid doing that and give yourself that little bit of room when scheduling those blocks. So if things don't go to the plan, you're already covered.
There's a plan in everything, kid. And I love it when a plan comes together.
Identify your most important tasks and do them first. Studies have shown that we are at our cognitive best the first 2 hours of the day.
Oh,
Yes?
you're Albert Einstein.
Thank you.
So get into the mind frame of tackling your most challenging and difficult and important tasks first thing in the morning. There are a couple of reasons to do that. Firstly, like I said, you're full of energy, so it's easier for you to knock them out of the park rather than try and do them when you're drained halfway through the day or at the end of the day. And secondly, you can use that sense of achievement to get by and get through the day with the champion's mindset. Take the advantage of night before. 90% of time management is proper planning. Get that process started a night before to prepare for the tomorrow's activities. Take that 15 minutes of thinking ahead after your dinner before you hit the hay and prioritize your tasks and see if you can defer or delay any of the tasks. One key point, don't schedule your tasks back to back. Always make sure that you have that buffer time between the tasks and obligations. Learn to delegate or outsource. This is something I used to have great difficulty dealing with, though be it my businesses, my jobs, or my personal life. And I do realize sometimes there isn't anyone who you can rely on, or there isn't somebody who is trained and qualified enough to do the task for you.
I gotta take a leak first.
I've been dreading this all day, but so do I.
Can I come with you and you show me how it's done? I may need your help. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll help you out.
But trust me, investing your time and resources to get that backup plan and get somebody trained, it is worth your while in the long run. And if you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, use the platforms like Upwork or Fiverr where you can find best of the best talents willing to work for you on a freelance basis at a very reasonable cost with the click of the button. Learn to say no. I know you don't want to upset anyone and you want to accommodate everyone from your boss to your best friend. But since time is a commodity, it has to be treated like one. If somebody tries to steal that slice with a time crunching request, learn to be polite about it and say no until you have more time in your hands. Take advantage of alert feature. Digital calendars have this amazing feature which can help you improve your time management skills, get you to be on top of your deadlines and never miss that appointment. You just have to be disciplined about setting your alerts and there you go. Always carry a notebook. I have read and heard so many successful people swearing by the power of carrying a notebook and jotting down any idea or any thought they might have in their head on that notebook. Sir Richard Branson says that one of the greatest possessions he has is his little notebook, which he built the whole Virgin brand on. And if people who are close to me and watching this video, they probably know how many times I have actually wrecked their heads by telling them that make a note of things, keep a notebook, make a note of things, keep the notebook, because it is a really important thing and it is gonna change your life if you implement it right. Our minds are great at processing information, but sometimes what we do is that we get it to retain things which later down the line we forget. So avoid that, carry a notebook, and always make a note of any thought you might have as your days go by. Always make sure to take me time out. Productivity is about energy and focus, not just time. That is why it's crucial for us to look after ourselves. Make sure that we eat healthy, on time, stay hydrated, and take time out to do some exercise, because exercise is a great and proven way of getting your mind refreshed. And make sure that you have enough and sufficient amount of hours to sleep, because that's the way our body recharges and gets us ready to tackle the next day ahead of us. Now guys, as a bonus, I'm gonna give you 3 more quick tips, okay? Which you can also implement along with whatever we have discussed in this video. Firstly, be mindful of the time you spend on social media. Make sure that you allocate time, hourly, half an hour, or like after every 5 hours, or first thing in the morning, or last thing before you go to bed. But make sure you allocate that time, because by doing that, you are training your brain to actually delegate that time and stay in control of your time, as opposed to subconsciously keep on checking your phone, right? The second tip I want to give you guys is to make sure that you master the unexpected. It's all well and good that you have a master plan in place, and all of a sudden something unexpectedly arrives, and then you're all over the shop and you don't know what to do. Whatever comes your way, deal with it and bring yourself back onto the track. Because there is a famous saying that plans don't matter, planning does. And finally, implement the Pareto rule in your life, which is also known as 80-20 rule, where it states that 80% of the results are achieved by 20% of the activities carried out. So you just need to find that 20% of the activity which is bringing you 80% of the results, and just get better at it. So this brings us to the end of this topic. I would love you to let me know in the comment section your top 3 tips we have discussed today, along with the one you are really looking forward to implementing in your life. And thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope it brings tons of value in your life. And if you have a private question you want to ask me, I'm going to leave my email address in the description box below, along with my Facebook and Instagram. So drop me a message whenever you feel like it, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you get notified when I post my future videos. And share this video with your loved ones. Like I always say, the knowledge shared is knowledge doubled. Peace.